Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello and welcome back to another episode in Reviving My Uncle's Farm. So I have eaten my lunch and now I'm ready to continue. The plan for today is to finish the baling and hopefully I'll be able to bring all the bales back here to the farm. Now I'm not sure if I will keep all of them. I might sell a trailer if there is too much of straw in the end, but yeah. So in the meantime I did get a call from one neighbor. I don't know him yet, but he said that he lives nearby and he is interested in the forage wagon that I have. And yeah, he is supposedly on the way to come and check it out and possibly take it away. Now I think I put the price around 2,000 on the trailer, on the forage wagon. This is this one that's waiting in the shed right there. So yeah, I'm not sure if I have the right price for it, but it's in a really bad state. But it's, how should I say, it's it has a lot of capacity. I think it holds around 22 cubic meters, which is quite a lot for a forage wagon of this age especially. Right, so in any case I'm gonna start baling the straw. I hope this isn't gonna take too long. But yeah, it needs doing before the rain comes, so I will not delay it any longer. And when I'm done with all this baling and clearing the bales, I will definitely have to... Come on, a little bit, yeah. I will definitely have to fertilize both grassland and this field, and the new field actually. Before I do anything else, before I go over with cultivator. So I am thinking, or at least my big want is to... yeah, I can continue. My big want is to get the slurry spreader to slurry the grassland, and I will spread manure on arable fields. Because then it can get cultivated in and slurry can get soaked in the ground a lot easier. And when you go over with the mower, you don't really catch pieces of straw that are left in the manure. So if you have never seen manure in real life, it's yeah, it's a mixture. It's a mixture of digested grass, and there are definitely some straw parts in it, if the cows have access to straw, that is. Okay, so this is one full bale, because I still had some grass in the bale, and the first one was kind of a hybrid. It was a mix. But yeah, let me do this in a time lapse, and I will stop the video when we get the visit from the neighboring farmer. Okay, it looks like that the farmer has arrived. There is an unknown tractor at my farm, so that's a good indicator I have visitors. I don't know why, but I was kinda expecting that he's gonna come with the trailer. You know, the car carrier or something like that, but I guess he decided to come with the tractor directly. An interesting choice. Yeah, I'm a-coming. So I'll just bale this to the end, and then I'm gonna turn the tractor off and go speak with the dude. With the sir, excuse me. This was very impolite of me. Improper. Okay, let me just finish this before I turn everything off. And then we only have the straight parts left. Okay, baler is off. Okay, let's go say hello. Hello, kind sir. Where are you? Good. So we met up with the middle price of 1,500. I think it's a good deal for a piece of machinery that's basically just standing and waiting here at my farm, taking up space. It has been very, very useful, but since I do everything in bales now, it's actually obsolete. It's not needed anymore. So yeah, he gave me the okay to start the tractor. This is a refurbished Ursus, or Ursus. I think it's pronounced Ursus. It means bear in Russian or Eastern language, I think. So yeah, C4011. So I guess it has, what, 40 horsepower. And I must say that tractors were quite a piece of work in the history, weren't they? You have this line that goes straight down, and then you have this beautiful curved grill. Very curvy. Okay, let's see. How do I even turn this on? Oh, how does it sound from the... if I step next to it? It's actually quite quiet. I was expecting the engine to be louder. So, yeah. This is probably the first gear. Yeah, this is the same as in my Massey Ferguson. And now find reverse. So I'm gonna set up everything. I'm gonna get everything ready for transport, and then I'm gonna wait for him to come back. Yeah, it looks like it's quite a good fit, even though he might want to lower the hitch a bit. I think he can do that. So yeah, let me wait for the farmer to come back, and yeah, then we're gonna say our last goodbye to the trailer. So, dear trailer, thank you for serving me. You have been a good forage wagon. Thank you for all the years of service. I salute you. Well, no joke aside, you know, it really did help with producing feed for my animals. And look at how many animals we have. Perfect. Well, that's it for the forage wagon. Now I can continue on my baling mission. It's getting quite dark today, so I hope I'll be done with this quickly. And I am even thinking if it's any good letting you watch how I bale this field, because you have seen it quite a couple times now, and it's not gonna be any different, I suppose. I'm just going up and down and waiting every so often to complete the bale. But the drive to that new field and the baling of the new field, that might be something a bit more interesting, because it is quite a lot more, how should I say, forced between the hedges. So it's enclosed, yeah, enclosed, not forced. What am I even thinking? And yeah, that might be a bit more interesting, but I guess the most interesting thing is gonna be the loading of said bales on the trailer. And I'm gonna need... well, I'm gonna do them regularly here, not without the trailer. Simply gonna put them on the forks and take them to the storage, but those that are on that field are gonna definitely be transported via the trailer. So yeah, I'll tag back in when I'm done with this and when I'm moving to the next field. This is the last row on this field, and I have created one. The second bale is still in the chamber, getting unloaded as we speak. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 anymore? No, I think it's 11. So we'll probably get just under 12 bales from this field. And this is not as high a number as I expected it would be, so I'm gonna hold on to it. Hold on to the bales. I won't sell them, because that field is, I believe it's smaller. Field number 32, the new field. I think it's smaller, so yeah. I am definitely not selling anything. And it feels like the baler needs some TLC. I will probably need to service it sometime soon. And I also need to refuel. Yeah, it's going on empty. Okay, so before I go, let me open the cap right here. And let's start the pump and let's fill her up. So, as I have spoken before, I am waiting for a slurry spreader to be delivered, and I am thinking quite heavily about a front loader tool for this tractor. The arm, to be precise. Because the small Massey Ferguson is really struggling with some of the bales. And yeah. So while this is oh, it's already done. Let me take it out. Turn the pump off and let's go back on the tractor. Yeah. I do want to check if I have any, or if the store has any offers or any discounts or used machinery. Give me a minute. Okay, so I'm on the store's discount page and look at that. A John Deere 6300. This is the exact same tractor that I had that got stolen. Now I'm wondering, is this mine? Because that would be real bad, you know, if someone stole it and sold it to the exact same place of origin where they stole them from. So it's probably not. I am still gonna inform the police about it. It's going for $8,000, so pounds. I mean, it's really hard to tell. It has some wear and tear, just as my tractor had. I don't know. In any case, so this is the offer number 1. I am kind of reluctant to go for it. And offer number 2 is New Holland 70 series. That's a bit more money, but it has a lot more horsepower and it's a lot bigger. But I think it would be too big for my farm. But this one, I'm at a loss for words. Well, enough reminiscing. Let me put the beacon on and let's get underway. But yeah. Could you think that the actual tractor that got stolen would be sold back to me again? Granted, for a lower price, but I have already paid the full price. Yeah. It's too hard to believe. I can't accept the fact. So I won't accept the fact. Happy cows. In any case, I will make my way... Whoa. This tractor really likes to lean a lot in corners. Gotta take it easy. Even though it doesn't have a cab, it's not as stable as the John Deere was. Okay, we good. In any case, if I wanna get another tractor, I really do want to get a CVT transmission one. So that's another reason why I won't take up on the offer of the John Deere. Because yeah, otherwise I'm gonna be back to where I got it years ago. Come on, dear. Go away. And that just doesn't seem right. And the other thing is that that tractor only had 32 kilometers an hour top speed, so yeah, I would like to have something a little faster, a little bigger, a little stronger. And use this one as a hauling tractor or a front loader one. Good. And away we go. Good, so making my way back up the field, and it's not long until I finish baling for this season. And with this, the season of this year is coming to an end. Even though we had quite a few shocks and quite a few bad moments, I think the year overall was quite a positive one. So yeah, everything seems to be going according to plan. So let me count the bales. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th one is going to appear very soon. So 8 bales. Good. Which means that I'm gonna be perfectly capable of putting all bales on one trailer. I won't have to drive up and down multiple times. I'll just have to be extremely careful when loading, so that I load it in a manner that it's roadworthy. And it's a nice even number, 8 bales. So there are two factors why we have less bales here. If you remember, we got around 11 on our basic field, on our original field. Basic. Wrong choice of words. But yeah, so this field is smaller and it was less fertilized. It wasn't plowed up and the soil was not prepared in the most optimal condition. So yeah. And this is how the results can be measured. Yeah, and with the baler, I think I'm gonna have to do a big little service on this tractor as well. I don't want to have it cutting out, and I have been using it quite extensively since I bought it. Even though it was serviced, but you know how it is. And it's the perfect time, you know, it's the year is coming to an end. It's gonna be November next month, and yeah, I guess we will still have some field work to do in the manner of fertilizing both fields. So I might do that and use the December's lack of work. Yeah, I can leave it here. Is it on the cover? Not actually, not really, but it's fine. So, okay, I have a bucket. I need to exchange it for a spike, or I have a manure fork. And I also have to set the trailer up for bale transport. Which means that I have to take the weight off. I'm gonna leave it right here. Good. Now let's go get the trailer. What's the best way to transport this? Probably like this. This is the least dangerous position for my manure fork. Alright, so in order to fix the trailer up, I will park right here and take the tools out. It's getting quite dusky. I hope I'll be able to do everything I want to before the nightfall. Because this tractor doesn't really have very good lights. Alright, we set this up. Good, all set. Now, as a good owner, I will put my tools back where I found them. So I don't have to search for them next time. I'll close the doors. Yeah, this seems pretty safe for the road. And let's go. Some lights on. I unfortunately don't have any beacons on this tractor. I'll just have to be extra careful while I'm driving. And because I don't have my weight with me, I think that's gonna mean that I will have to do one bale at a time. Which means 8 loads. Yeah, it should be doable quite nicely. It's such a funny feeling sitting on a small tractor like this after being on that New Holland. That's quite a much bigger tractor than this is, and it has those big front tires, a 4-wheel drive and everything. And yeah, this is like a toy, like a junior tractor. But here we are. Now, how do I position the trailer? Because these dolly trailers, they tend to, come on, they tend to move about when you load them, especially if you push them with your front loader a bit. So, okay, the loading side is from the left. I think I'll put it right here in the center somewhere. Alright. Well, let's go. I accidentally put it in neutral. So let me see, can I, or what the weight? You know what? Straw seems to be so light that I might even be able to lift 2 at a time. Intriguing. Oops. Did not meant to do that. No, scratch that. I'll just make a mess out of it. Let me be slow and thorough, and let's do this the right way. So I suppose I'm gonna put 6 bales on the bottom portion of the trailer and 2 more on the top, and we're ready to go back. Gotta take it slow for the loading to be good. Right, there's another one here. Please never mind the silence. Come on. This one was not... You know what, I think I'm gonna push it in with another bale. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk the forks getting caught on the trailer. Ooh, this one is barely holding on. Now let's push. Is it good? I have really bad depth perception. Seems to be good. The silage bales are quite a lot heavier than these are. So yeah, because I was loading mostly silage and hay is also a bit heavier than straw is. My idea of the heaviness of the bale is a bit distorted. Alright, so we have 5 on and we should have 3 more to load, and that is exactly as I said it. Not too bad. Okay, so this is the bale pushed in and unloaded. Perfect. Now for the last 2, and we're ready to go home. And since I don't think I'm gonna be using the trailer anytime soon, I'll simply leave the bales on the trailer for now. And in one of the slower months, when we don't have much to do, I will take some time to unload the trailer. Okay, now the tricky part. I went too far. It's good. Looks good. And now let's take this from the other side. Forward, I think. Okay, that's not... Whoa. Not drew anything rash or drastic. Right, let's put the tractor back in its transport position. The front loader arm. Ooh, nope. That's definitely not okay. I have to fix that bale. And it's also on the side of the traffic, so if a big lorry or someone comes unprepared, it might get hit and fall off. Okay, this should be better now. Yeah, much better. Let me throw some straps over this to keep it all safe and fastened down. Now let's put a few gears down into low range. Let's go to 3rd gear and let's start making my way up the incline. Oh, actually, this isn't in the side of the traffic. Never mind. Got confused. Now very, very slowly down the incline. You can see my tires skidding. The weight's pushing me on. Okay, let's put the hazards on and close the gate. Right, I need to put the range back up. And let's start with the second gear. Good, enough power. So this was quite an impressive load, I must say. I am rarely on the road with a trailer loader like this. Unless I am hauling to silage bales to be sold. So I have just negated myself. Nice. Good. Now the question is the ceiling tall enough to accept this trailer? Uh-oh. It looks like that other end is quite a lot lower than this entrance is. I might not be able to fit my trailer in. Let me try and reverse this dolly trailer. These are a pain. A pain, I tell you. Yeah, I already messed it up. You need a very nimble tractor if you want to do a maneuver like this. I'm going straight into the pillar. Can I see on this side a little bit? I guess not. Okay, let's straighten it out. I have hit something. Let me see. Okay, I have hit the pillar. So I guess I am close, but not close enough. Let me try and give myself some more breathing room. Alright, let's turn the other way. You know what, my dear viewers, I actually might be able to do it. It's not fast. It's not very efficient. But the trailer's going in. And if I straighten it out a bit, I might just be able to fit the tractor in with the trailer. Yeah, right. I was turning my head around and I got used again. But this should be plenty in. Let me just check again. Look at that. Like a glove. Not really, but hey. How many of you can say that you can reverse a dolly trailer? and a dolly trailer loaded like this. There's probably some of you that can do it. Okay, and tomorrow or in the next episode I'm gonna clear the bales, and I will probably start work on fertilizing this field, and if I'm lucky, I will already have my slurry trailer waiting for me at the store, so I can go and buy it. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.